BA, do you have a favorite memory from Rams versus Niners, just in all the games you played?
Probably two trick plays. Our trick play 2 years ago over there, and our trick play last year over there. Probably those two.
Could you talk us through that touchdown catch from last year?
Yeah, last year was Christian threw me one. The year before was Debo to Juwan. So see what we got this year.
You also changed a lot of their secondary from what you guys have seen in the past. What did you see from them? Looked like they did a good job against Seattle. What did you see from their game?
Yeah, they did a good job. We're familiar with one of them, Akello. He was here with us. They did a good job last week, and then their other corner on the other side, we played him last year as well. He did a good job as well, playing aggressive. So continue to work, look at them this week, and look forward to the matchup on Sunday.
Brandon, what was the reaction in the meeting room when Kyle shows the video of you and Ray blocking for Christian and touchdown?
It was fun. It was lit. Everybody was juiced up. But plays like that, those are the type of plays that gets our team going, gets the locker room going, gets to show our defense how we play on offense. So it was fun.
After Patrick Peterson's comments about getting a pick, was it a little extra special to score on him?
That was last week.
Brandon, how much do you enjoy this rivalry and getting to start the tone early, especially in a division like week 2 at LA? Like, how much of a tone setter can this game be?
It's going to be a huge tone set. Like you said, second week of the season going down there. Division rival, a team that we know very well. So we're excited to get after them and play them this week.
And I know you said last week you don't really care about respect, but what was it like to be named NFC Offensive Player of the Week and being recognized like that around the league?
It was cool for sure. Definitely cool. I found that out this morning, so that was definitely cool.
Did they give you anything for that?
I'm not sure. Peter, do I get something for that?
Respect.
Questions about it? Was that Detroit game a reminder, like, geez, it was 41-17 with 2 minutes to go?
Yeah.
Was that, is it sticking in a lot of guys' mind, like, maybe the game actually isn't over yet?
I mean, I don't know if I was thinking about Detroit at all in that moment, but there's different scars that you get throughout, your time playing, and you learn things as you go throughout your career, and that's one of those moments where you learn that you got to play all the way through. It doesn't matter how much you're up. You win it at halftime, saying it was 0-0, and that's always our mindset, regardless if we're up or we're down.
Fred, on the one where you smacked Najee in the mouth, J.K. pretty much took up the A gap and the B gap. How great is that to have a guy who can absorb all those blockers and keep them off your legs and run?
Makes my life easy.
Yeah.
J.K., Hargrave, all those guys up front in the interior, they do such a good job of just getting off the ball and penetrating. It's my job just to clean it all up. I try to give them that confidence that they don't have to feel like they got to necessarily just stay in a gap. As long as they're firing off and getting penetration, then we clean it up.
Have you had a cleaner hit than that or more violent one?
In the run game, I don't know. I don't think so. That's exactly how you want to draw it up, and the ones you dream of.
Ask Kyle whether
that music loud now.
Whether he has to bring the team down a little bit after this amazing Week 1 performance. And he immediately rattled off about 5 things. Look, it wasn't that amazing. There was this. Is that kind of the way you guys look at it? Like, the score was great, but we got a lot to fix.
100%. And I think as a veteran and a guy that's kind of been in it for a long time now, there's always things to clean up. You always look at what you did well, things that you need to correct, and you move on. And it's always a 1-0 mentality. We're worried about one game.
You have to tell yourselves that was a good statement, but it's one game.
Been in the league a long time, Nothing you did last week is going to help. It's going to help you moving forward. So it was a good game by us, a great performance. We wanted to start off fast, and we did that. And now it's a new challenge, so you got to go do it again.
Your impressions of Hargrave in his first game?
It was good playing with him. Excited to continue, building our continuity, playing inside together. I think he had a great first game. And he has a great skill set for our scheme. And I think, with time, him figuring out the scheme a little more and playing our style is going to be tremendous for him and tremendous for us as a team.
What's the toughest part about facing a Sean McVay offense?
A Sean McVay offense. I played against the Rams and Sean McVay a lot throughout my career, so you know it's pretty redundant for me, to be honest. You know, he's a great coach. Obviously, they've had some good teams, but I've played against it so many times that I'm real familiar with what they like to do. So it's just a matter of going out there and stopping it. But you know, he'll have. You know, he's a great offensive mind. He's going to find ways to attack you, and you know, we'll have to be prepared for that.
You guys have had their number in the regular season in recent years. Is that any kind of an edge, or is it just a new slate every time you go out there?
I mean, yeah, you know, they know us and we know them. You know, it's a division rival, so you both know each other very well, and it's about going out there and executing. And the best team that does that, executing on that given day, is going to win. So, you know, when you know a team, you know, so well, it just comes down to those key moments and execution, and you know, executing that game plan.
They just won a Super Bowl, obviously, not too long ago. And there was a lot of talk after they won, like, yeah, no one believed in us. You know, everyone thought we were going to go like 2-15. Is it funny how quickly things can change in the NFL, you know, for not just the Rams, but any team?
Yeah, you know, each year is a new year. And, you know, obviously that year they won, they had accumulated a lot of talent, you know, offense and defense, and, you know, they were able to get it done. So, you know, each year brings new challenges, and, you know, it's hard to keep, you know, the same team together, or majority of the team, in any given year. So, you know, they still have a lot of their main pieces, and they're still a great team, and, you know, we're excited to face them in 2023. You know, it's going to be a new year. It's going to be fun.
Arik, other side of the ball, how fun was it to watch Brandon Aiyuk, you know, build on that really solid training camp he had in week 1?
Yeah, I wouldn't consider his training camp solid. I consider it dominant, and he started week 1 dominant too. You know, he's been doing that week in and week out. We've been seeing it in practice. He's an amazing player. He's going to have a tremendous season, and it was great to see. And definitely wanted to highlight the block he made to help spring Christian on that 65-yard touchdown, and how excited he was. I think it's a testament to his character and his himself as a teammate. He was more excited about that block than, you know, catching touchdowns. So he's an amazing player. He has the right mindset, and he has the skill set, and, you know, that's going to lead to a tremendous year for him.
After the game, Nick talked about blocking out Brock's haters, that he blocked them out. Can you describe what it's like as a player? You try to block out the outside noise, but to actually do it and then just kind of keep playing and try and prove the people wrong?
Who?
Nick talked about. I'm sorry. Yeah, Nick Bosa talked about Brock. He kind of shut up the haters last week. Can you just describe as a player what it's like to do that, and how you kind of try to block out noise and perform on the field?
Oh yeah, I think everybody handles that differently. Some people it's too much for them. Some people, you know, appreciate the haters because you got some people to prove wrong, and it's motivating. So it depends. I think it's player to player how they, you know, determine how to use that. You know, how they you know, use criticism to their advantage, or, you know, if criticism, they just need to block it out and kind of focus on playing. So I think that's player to player.
And then week 1, what opened up for you on week 1?
Really, you know, those guys were just thrashing, and, you know, we all thrashed together, and once something opens up, you know, we just want to finish. So that's what we did.
I mean, 3 sacks, you know, after 3 sacks all of your rookie season, do you think that this is kind of a sign of things to come for you?
You know, we just gonna keep going day by day, man. Keep striving for greatness, keep working, and, you know, keep trying to get what we can.
After all the work you did this offseason, was it kind of like some affirmation that things are moving in the right direction, you've been doing the right kind of work?
It was, you know, but, you know, like I said, man, we gotta keep going, gotta keep on the gas, keep going so we can get more.
especially going down to LA, back down home, and just seeing everybody down there?
Oh man, I can't wait to go show my face back down home, man. Try to go get the dub, man. That's what it's all about.
What's that atmosphere like? Did that last year when you were down there?
It really was regular for me, you know. It was regular going back down home. It's never really like too much on me, you know. It's always good to just, you know, go back and play.
Does week one kind of make you readjust what you're capable, you know, in your own mind, what you're capable of doing this season?
Not really. You know, you kind of just build on it, on whatever you did. I got to keep going from what I just did, so, you know, it's not just a one-time thing. You know, I got to keep going from that.
Did you hear what Micah Parsons had to say?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Shout out to Micah Parsons for that, man. That's a real good shout out, man, especially from another prolific pass rusher in the league. So a big shout out to him.
Do you know him though?
Not really.
So that surprised you?
Yeah, it did. You know, because another guy from another team, you know, just to see that they're paying attention, you know, out there in the league, that's real cool.
And where do you feel like your defensive line ranks among, you know, the rest of them in the league? Because it seems like you guys are pretty complete, you know?
Look, for me, man, I think we the best always, you know. That's just that. You know, I'm always going to think we the best. I don't want to think nobody's better than us. And we gonna work to be the best, so it never really mattered to us.
You were very vocal in the offseason about how you kind of changed your conditioning, all that. Does that kind of validate everything, the game that you had last week?
I hope it did. You know, I hope it showed, but, you know, I just do what I can. You know, more of that to come, hopefully. You know, I just do what I can and show up and, you know, just work. And, man, God brought that to my footsteps. So, you know, I just had to, you know, pick up the blessing.
Did you feel different Sunday than a year ago, and maybe towards the end of the game? Did you feel stronger, better?
I felt the same, you know. After the game, actually I had less nicks and bruises, but I don't think that's from my body. I think that's just coming from the game. You know, you never really know what can happen during the game, going against 300 pounds each and every day, banging. So, really, I'm just, you know, kind of thank God that I came out the way I did, because, you know, you never know what can happen.
The first third down of the game, how do you feel that set the tone? Maybe not even for just that game, but also for your season.
Oh, man, first third down, man, that's crazy. Just to come out, we trying to do that every time, though. So just for it to happen the first time kind of sets it up for everything to come after that. You know, we just going to keep trying to come out and get that.
Could that have been a huge play for them if you didn't get to them?
One more time?
Could that have been a huge play for them if you didn't get
Never know. I don't know. I just had to get them down. I wasn't really looking in the back and seeing who was open and things of that sort. You know, I see quarterback, see ball, go get ball.
You can see Arik Armstead?
Oh, yeah, I can see my guys. I can see my guys working. So, you know, we always kind of keep each other in our rushes. So.
Excited about that? Like, I get one more chance for a sack?
Yeah, I was. I thought I was pulled, so I was sitting for a while, so that wasn't great. But yeah, I was excited to get out there. I obviously didn't capitalize, but great team win. So.
You gave it a good effort.
I definitely did.
When you guys go out and put a performance up like that in week one, that's so convincing. Is there any veterans in this room that need to kind of bring the team back down, or are you guys just beyond that kind of thing?
Yeah, I don't know if we think too much about that. I think everybody's pretty mature in here and knows that division games are pretty huge.
How much do you know about the Rams team now, Nick? It's a different team from a couple of years ago from your face, but you do have Stafford you have to contend with.
Yeah, Stafford's one of the best in the league, and he showed that last week. We're going to have to pressure him, make him uncomfortable. But yeah, it's a pretty revamped O-line, new guys, so we'll have to watch some tape and get a feel.
There was a huge difference between weeks 4 and 8 last year with what their line looked like, right?
Yeah, there's a few guys.
And this year,
there's like 4 new guys.
At tackle, are you facing somebody new?
I think he came in later in the game last year, Jackson, and then Havenstein's been there for a while.
Yeah.
You were strong. I don't know if this is just what you normally do, or is your neck still hurting?
It's a little sore. I think I just need to hit somebody again.
Be okay by Sunday?
Yeah.
As far as running stunts and things with the other linemen that you had not had a chance to work with all training camp, did all that go like smoothly as you've been in training camp?
I didn't run too many stunts last game. I definitely wish I made some adjustments throughout the game that I could have used a little practice for, but I think as a D-line, 5 sacks and shutting him out 6 3-and-outs in a row is a pretty good effort.
Do you have any relationship with Aaron Donald, and if so, what do you respect about his game?
Not much of a relationship. I've talked to him a couple times, but he's definitely one of the best interior rushers that's ever played. So definitely admire that.
When you get a huge signing bonus, do you just get a fat deposit in your bank account? Has that dropped yet?
Not quite. Good question.
Do you have a most memorable play just from this Rams 49ers rivalry?
I think Huff's pick last year was a good one. Fred's pick in 2019. Probably that one, Fred's pick. I remember he was coming on. He wasn't quite Fred yet around here, and I think that kind of vaulted him into legendary status.
What's the artificial turf like at SoFi compared to like other places?
It's a little better. Not a fan at all of any turf, but it's a little more slick, kind of slip, opposed to having really soft surface like MetLife.
Nick, can you describe? I'm sorry if I missed this. Can you describe what the atmosphere is like at SoFi? Because a lot of red comes. It feels like a home game essentially. Can you describe what it's like for you as a team?
It's great. I think we have the best traveling fan base overall. Pittsburgh was impressive, and I think we'll take over LA.